Title: Ryan and the Magic of Learning. Ryan was a 13-year-old boy living in a small village called Chandrapur. His home was made of mud and straw, and he lived there with his mother, father, and younger sister, Meena. His father was a farmer, and his mother worked in the fields too. They didn't have much money, but they had love and strong values. Ryan had one big dream. He wanted to study and become someone who could change his village. He didn't want to go to the city and forget his roots. He wanted to come back and help other children learn, just like he wished someone had helped him. But there was one problem. Ryan was afraid of English. Every time the teacher entered the class and said, "Open your English book," Ryan's hands would sweat. He couldn't understand the big words, and when he tried to read aloud, his classmates would laugh. Even though he was good in math and science, his fear of English made him feel like a failure. One day after school, Ryan sat near the river with his dog, Chiku. He picked up a stone and threw it into the water. "Why is English so hard, Chiku?" he asked. The dog barked, wagging its tail as if to say, "Don't give up." That night, his mother saw him sitting quietly. "What's wrong, Beta?" she asked. "I can't speak English, Ma. Everyone laughs at me." She smiled gently. "Beta, do you remember how you used to fall when you were learning to walk?" "Yes," he nodded. "But did you stop trying?" "No, I kept trying until I could walk." "Exactly. Learning English is the same. Fall, try again. One day, you'll run." Her words gave him courage. From that day, Ryan decided to change his way of thinking. Instead of being scared, he would treat English like a new friend. The next morning, he woke up early, took a notebook, and wrote his first sentence in English. "My name is Ryan." He smiled. That was not so hard. Then he wrote, "I am a student." Little by little, he began practicing daily. After school, while his friends played cricket, Ryan would sit under the banyan tree and read small English storybooks he borrowed from the school library. Most of the time, he didn't understand everything, but he focused on the words he knew. If a sentence said, "The sun is shining," he would look at the sky and say the sentence aloud. One afternoon, while practicing speaking to himself, his teacher, Mrs. Lata, passed by. She stopped and listened. "Ryan, were you speaking English just now?" she asked with surprise. "Yes, madam," Ryan said, looking down. She smiled. "That's wonderful. Would you like me to help you improve?" Ryan's eyes lit up. "Really, madam?" "Yes. Come to school 1 hour early every morning. I'll teach you." From the next day, Ryan reached school early. For 1 month, he and Mrs. Lata worked together. She helped him learn common phrases like, "How are you?" and "Can I help you?" She taught him simple grammar, and more importantly, she gave him confidence. At first, Ryan was nervous to speak in front of others. But one day, the headmaster announced a speech competition. It was for all students from class 6 to 10. The topic, "My Dream." Ryan hesitated. "Should I try, madam?" he asked. "Of course," she said. "Speak from your heart. You know the words. Trust yourself." He practiced day and night. He wrote his speech in Hindi first, then slowly translated it into English, with help from Mrs. Lata. He stood in front of the mirror and practiced his smile, his voice, his posture. On the day of the competition, his hands trembled. He walked to the stage and looked at the crowd. All the teachers, students, and even his parents were there. He took a deep breath and began, "Good morning, everyone. My name is Ryan. Today, I will speak about my dream." His voice was slow and clear. He told them how he once feared English, how he practiced, and how he wanted to become a teacher one day, a teacher who would make children believe in themselves. His words were simple, but full of honesty and feeling. When he finished, there was silence, then claps, big claps. He won the second prize that day. But more than the trophy, what made him happiest was seeing his parents smile and his classmates pat his back. "Ryan, your English is so good now," they said. From that day, Ryan was no longer afraid. He became the English helper in his class. When other students struggled, he explained the meaning in simple ways. He also kept a small dictionary with him. Every day, he learned 5 new English words and used them in sentences. Time passed. Ryan finished school with good marks. He went to a nearby town for higher studies. There, he met students from different backgrounds. At first, he felt nervous again. Their English was fast and fluent. But this time, Ryan didn't feel small. He told himself, "Everyone learns at their own pace. I will keep going." He practiced with them, asked questions, and even joined a speaking club. Soon he was giving presentations, participating in debates. He still remembered the day he sat with Chiku and felt hopeless. He now smiled at that memory, knowing how far he had come. All because he did not give up. Morale of the story: even when something seems difficult, like learning English, don't give up. Practice a little every day, believe in yourself, and one day you will shine. Thank you for watching this video. Your support helps us to create the new stories. So please keep support and be happy. Thank you.